is a little girl. She is very poor and lives in a small old hut with her dear mother. Every day Anna wakes up when the sky is still dark. She rubs her sleepy eyes and gets ready to work. Her clothes are worn and small, but she wears them. With a brave heart, Anna helps her mother with all the work at home. She feeds a few hungry chickens and cleans the small room. She carries water from a cold, clear stream and gathers a few pieces of wood for the small fire. Even though her hands are rough and her feet are sore, Anna smiles when her mother is near. Her mother is kind and gentle. Each night she tells Anna a simple story about the bright sun, the shining moon, and the twinkling stars. These stories fill Anna's heart with a little light in a dark world. But life in the village is hard. There is little food and many days are filled with cold and hunger. One cold day, Anna's mother falls very ill. The illness makes her weak, and soon she cannot rise from her small bed. Anna feels fear and sadness, holds her mother's hand and gives her water. With tears in her eyes, she asks, "Mother, why do you hurt so much?" Her mother smiles weakly and whispers, "I love you, Anna. I will always be with you." Even as the pain grows, Anna stays by her side, singing soft songs that echo in the silent room. Anna runs to the nearby town to find help. She meets a doctor who listens to her trembling voice, but the doctor shakes his head. "I have no cure for her," he says in simple words. Anna's heart breaks as she returns home. That night, the cold wind blows through the hut as she sits beside her mother, praying for a miracle. But the sickness does not leave, and one quiet night, her mother takes her last breath. Anna holds her close and cries, "I love you, Mother. I will miss you forever." The little hut feels empty, and the night becomes even darker. Now Anna is all alone. The empty rooms echo with memories of soft hugs and warm smiles. Every day she works in the field, trying to feed herself and the few animals that share her home. Although she is small, her heart is full of courage. When she sees other children laughing and playing, she hides her tears because she must work hard for every little thing in the village. Some kind people give Anna a bit of food. A gentle old neighbor once pressed a warm piece of bread into her small hand and said, "May this bring you strength, little one." Anna's eyes glisten with tears as she whispers a quiet thank you. Yet the world remains cold and hard. She walks the muddy paths alone, with only memories of her mother to keep her company. One day, as Anna works in a dry field, a kind man stops by. He asks softly, "Why do you work so hard, little girl?" With a heavy heart, Anna answers, "I must work for food. I work for love. I work because I have no one else." The kind man gives her a small cloth and a piece of sweet fruit. For one bright moment, Anna feels that the world can be kind, but soon the day is over, and she is alone once more. At night, Anna sits by a weak fire outside the ruined hut, under a sky filled with cold stars. She hums a soft song that she learned as a child. The song is about loss and hope. Each note is a tear, and each pause a memory of a warm embrace now gone. The fire's light is small, but it fights against the long, dark night. Days pass, and Anna grows a little older. She meets a small boy named Tom in the dusty lanes of the village. Tom, too, has a heavy heart. His father is lost, are long and lonely. When Tom says, together they share their little food and a few happy laughs. They play by the river and dream of better times. For a short while, the two lost children feel the warmth of friendship. Seasons change and the cold winter comes hard. One harsh day, food runs out. The bitter wind blows and heavy snow falls. After the harsh winter, the snow melts and the land feels wet and new. Anna and Tom leave their small village and walk to the big city, where many tall houses and busy streets show a different world. They hope to find a kind soul who can give them a better life. In the city, the crowds are many and the faces are strange. Anna feels both hope and fear in her heart. In a busy market, a gentle teacher sees Anna's tired eyes and invites her to a small school for poor children. At the school, Anna meets other children who share similar pain. There is Mary, a girl with a soft laugh, and Peter, a boy with kind eyes. Together, they sit in a small, bright classroom. Their teacher speaks slowly and kindly. You all have suffered, the teacher says, but we can learn and build a new life. Here, you can read, write, and dream. Anna listens with a quiet heart. For the first time in many days, she sees a glimmer of hope. Anna studies hard. She learns new words that are simple and clear. With each lesson, her heart grows a little lighter. In her free time, she writes her story in a small notebook. She writes of cold nights, of lost hugs, and of tears that fall like soft rain. Her words are simple, yet they carry the truth of her pain and the strength of her hope. Every word is a step on her long road to a better day. Even in the city, Anna is not free of sorrow. At times when the night is still and the stars are hidden, she sits by a small window and thinks of her mother and Tom. The memories make her cry, but they also remind her of the love she once knew. In those moments, she wipes her tears and reads her own words. They speak of loss, but also of a light that is never fully gone. Anna finds a small job in a quiet shop. She cleans the floors and sweeps the market street every morning. The shop owner, a gentle man with kind eyes, tells her, "You are strong, Anna. Your smile is a light in this dark world." These words make Anna feel a little better. At night, she sits by a tiny lamp and reads stories of far-off lands where hope and kindness win over sorrow. One day in the busy market, Anna meets a young man named John. John sees the sadness in her eyes and asks, "Can I help you, little one?" Anna nods and listens as John offers her a warm meal and a soft word. You are not alone. For a short time, Anna feels that the heavy load on her heart is a bit lighter. But soon, John must leave for a long journey. With a trembling goodbye, Anna watches him go, his kind words echoing in her heart. As time goes by, Anna learns more and more. At the small school, she grows in mind and in spirit. She makes new friends and helps others who are poor and sad. In her simple words, she tells them, I have lost much, but I still hold hope. We can share our tears and build a brighter day. Her words bring soft smiles and gentle tears from those who listen. Many years later, Anna becomes a teacher in that very school. Children gather around her as she tells the story of her hard life and her small, brave heart. When I was young, she says in plain words, I lost my dear mother and my friend Tom. I felt alone in a cold world, but I learned that even in great sorrow, a tiny light of hope can grow. The children listen with wide eyes and quiet hearts. They learn that even in the darkest night, a little love can bring the dawn. Anna also writes letters in very simple English. In her letters, she tells of the hard days and the slow rise of hope. She writes, I have known great loss, but my heart is still full of love. I share my story so you will know you are not alone. Her letters travel far and reach many who suffer in silence. They are like a soft blanket on a cold night, offering comfort and a promise of a better day. One gentle day. A small child named Sarah comes to Anna. Sarah has lost her father and lives with her old grandmother. Her eyes are full of deep sorrow. Anna takes Sarah's hand and says, Come with me. I will show you that hope can be found even when life is hard. Sarah listens and follows. In time, Sarah learns to read and write, and she learns to sing the simple songs of hope that Anna sings. Together, they build a small world of care and love. In the quiet town, the story of Anna spreads slowly. People speak in soft voices about the kind girl who turned her pain into a light for others. There is a bright spark in our town, they say. Anna has seen much loss, yet she shares her heart so that we may all feel a little warmth. Anna listens to these words and feels both sorrow and pride. She knows that though her life has been full of hard days and many tears, her simple words have helped many who suffer each day. When the sun sets and the sky turns dark, Anna walks home with quiet strength. The road is long and hard, but she carries a small hope in her heart. In the silence of the night, she sometimes hears the soft voices of those she has loved and lost, the gentle hum of her mother's lullaby, the sweet laugh of Tom, and the kind whisper of a friend. These voices guide her steps, even when the world seems too cold to bear at last. As the years pass and Anna grows older, she sits by a window in her modest home. With a calm and steady voice, she writes one final note in her little notebook. Have been poor in many ways, but my heart is rich in hope. I have lost much, and I have cried many tears. Yet, in every drop of sorrow, I found a seed of strength. I share my simple story so that you, too, may know that even in the darkest night, a small light can shine. May you hold that light close, and may your heart always be warm. Anna's words are plain and soft. They speak of loss and pain, but also of love and hope. Her story is not only about a poor girl who had a hard life, it is a song of the human heart. It tells us that even when life is full of sorrow, our hearts can be full of love. Even when we have nothing, we can share the very best of ourselves, our hope. This is the sad, long story of little Anna. It is a tale of bitter loss, of many tears, and of a quiet, enduring light that never dies. It is a story told in very simple words so that every soul can feel its truth. Even in the deepest darkness, Anna's gentle heart shines like a small, brave candle or light.